Youngstown Phantoms postgame interviews are presented by the YMCA.
Brad, 35 saves for Owen Bartoskevich. What a performance.
Yeah, it was huge. Came through clutch when we needed him. It really felt like that, especially in the second half of the game. I felt like we had a lot of guys that were kind of running out of gas and on fumes, and when you do that, you're going to start to give up things and break down a little bit. And we tried to keep him as perimeter as possible, and Bart made some timely saves.
Brad, especially the second period, it seemed like the RoughRiders were really coming on strong, and Barto really held the fort.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good club over there, and they smell blood for sure. As you see, multiple pucks just in behind our D, and they're making our D work. There's 5 back there. That's a tough thing to do when you're regularly dressing 7, and we're short up front, things like that. So it's they're playing into trying to expose us, and rightfully so. But the guys bend don't break. I guess it'd be the mentality tonight.
Knowing that you were going into tonight a little bit shorthanded, what was the message to the team before the game?
Yeah, just do what you can. Everyone's elite. Be elite at what you're elite at. It wasn't rocket science. It was, we always have a game plan, X's and O's, and systematic stuff, and we go over that. Talk about maybe in-game changes, things like that. But at the end of the day, it's going to be your effort and your attitude and your compete level that are going to get you through tonight. And I think guys did that.
Brad, we talked about Evan Warner up in Rochester, and he has 6 goals in his last 8 games. What kind of tear has he been on lately?
Yeah, he's a dangerous player. Pucks on his stick specifically, tops of the circles down. He's got a great shot, and he's also got great hands in tight. So, I think that the biggest part about his game is, he gets back shoulder. When he gets a D wide and gets a step on him, he doesn't stay perimeter. He doesn't stay on the outside. He gets to the inside and often gets to that far post. And when you do that, you're going to create. If the puck doesn't go in, there's going to be some sort of rebound there, and he's generated continuously. We missed him last night. Thankful to get him back here tonight. I know his legs are burning, his lungs are burning. From not being on the ice here for a bit, but sure welcomed him, back in the fold today.
How dangerous is Adam Ingram right now?
He's hot, for sure. Playing out of position a little bit, like he's played center before. He's got that versatility to him, but hasn't played a lot of center for us this year, except for an exhibition. And he took a heavy load on, throughout the course of last night. Tonight, we basically played 3 lines, and he played in every situation.
Brad, the question's come up a few times this week, and with it being an uncommon situation, can you explain what the difference is between your everyday backup goaltender and an emergency backup?
Yeah, so emergency is the rule on an emergency. You can bring in anybody as long as they're not on somebody's list, like another team in our league's list. But that emergency backup, they couldn't play unless there was an injury. Whereas, you have affiliate list. We have some guys on the affiliate list. This was kind of a sudden thing. We didn't know this was going to happen until the day before, and thankfully there's a great program down in Pittsburgh and some great goaltenders that have been in practice with us before. So bringing him in, we know he's capable, and knock on wood, you don't want something to go down with your goalie, but having a program like that close by sure has helped. But the difference from an emergency to a backup or whatever, the emergency can't play unless it's really an emergency.